Welcome. I'm hearing don't be distracted. And I feel like it has to do with your purpose and what you're setting out to do here on this planet. There's like there's a lot of energy that I feel like you're transmuting at this time, or I'm picking up on somebody who's transmuting a lot of energy. And as you transmute this energy, there's a lot going on within you. Maybe not so much going on outside of you, but there's a lot going on within you. And as you're healing and doing energetic work within you, there might be certain things that you're used to doing outside of yourself that spirit wants you to take a pause with. Take a pause. Understand that there's a lot of alchemy happening within you at this time. And so don't be distracted, is them saying, don't be distracted by opportunity. Opportunity comes and goes, okay? And it will always come and go. Don't be distracted by somebody telling you that AI is something that you have to learn now in this new age. Don't be distracted by an opportunity that seems like it's once in a lifetime, or that you can only go do it tonight, okay? The universe will always have opportunities. It never changes. You can sit still. You can even go to sleep for the next year, 2 years, 3 years. Wake up, continue your work, and everything will be right in front of you. And I feel like I'm hearing that, like, well, I can't go to sleep because there's stuff that needs to be maintained. Well, I feel like spirit is supporting those things, that you will be taken care of no matter what. And especially right now, I'm feeling Archangel Michael in the house. I'm feeling the fairies in the house right now. So I'll go pull those cards and we'll look into what they have to say in a second. But I feel like there's a lot of work that is happening within you that you cannot see. And so they're saying, hey, we're waiting, we're allowing the world to go on, and the opportunities that you seem to be missing out on, those, you're not missing out on anything. There's going to be more. There's going to be more opportunities to do those things. Just be patient and allow your inner being to do this healing, because you are doing a lot of work and you have done a lot of the mental work already. And so you've trained your mind. Your mind is now new. And so the body is still catching up to the mind. And as the body catches up to the mind, there's a lot of transmutation. There's a lot of work to be done on the body. It takes time. It takes time. And here's the thing, you were I'm feeling like you were in a modality. You were in a mode of being for a long time, and like it might have taken you years to develop the past programming that you've already worked out of the mind. It took you years to develop that, and so it might take you a couple of days, maybe weeks, to get your body to move into that new timeline. Okay, and there's certain things that you can do, such as like meditation and prayer and worship and breath work, and to accelerate that process, but it's still going to be a process. And I feel like your guides are watching. Archangel Michael is watching. They can see what you're doing. They know what bills you have coming up. They know what meetings you have coming up. They know when you're going to need big surges of energy to complete tasks. They know that. And they're telling me now that you are going to be taken care of, and that you will have the energy at those times to do the things that you need to do. and the inspiration will come along with the intuitive messages of what to do when it is necessary. Now, right now, I'm feeling a lot of necessity around rest and mindfulness and keeping a sound mind, like an empty mind. Empty your cup, okay? What does Bruce Lee say? He says, "Be like water." Be like water. When water enters a cup, it becomes the cup. When water enters a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Water can flow and it can crash, okay? Be like water. So there's multiple. It's like super consciousness is coming in and healing your body. Okay, so there's different parts of your body that are being healed at different times of the day, I'm hearing now. So you might feel it in your stomach or in your lower chakras at the early morning. And then later in the day, you feel tension or moving around happening in the chest, in the throat. And throughout the day, you might be feeling your third eye, your crown chakra being activated. And what's happening is spirit is going to work, okay? There's some spiritual surgery happening. There's some things going on inside. Okay, now I've also been getting messages about certain dream work that you've been doing, okay? There have been enemies that you've been taking out in your dreams. I feel like you are an assassin, okay, or you are a contracted, some sort of, maybe not an assassin, maybe a spy, okay, a spy energetically, a spy in your dreams. You might be able to pick up on different energies in your dreams, okay. One of the things that I'm feeling is you've been attracting different forms of lovers in your dreams, okay? And maybe some of them have been good, maybe some of them have been not so good, but I feel like you have a spy energy. You have an ability to read the future or read what's going to happen in your experience through your dreams. So I feel like Archangel Michael is asking you now to keep a dream journal or do something that allows you to record your dreams, because there's a lot of downloads coming through those. Okay. I also feel like you're being asked by Archangel Michael right now to eat more. Just eat. It's okay to eat more is what I'm hearing. It's okay. You can eat more. You can fill your body with more food, more nutrients. Make sure that it's nutrient dense and filled with protein and has all of the necessary vitamins and minerals. Okay? I'm hearing that now is not necessarily the time for you to fast. Now is a better time to fill up with the nutrients that you need to support the healing that's going on within your body. And I know it can be, fasting can be very healing. And junk DNA gets cleared out with fasting and things like that. But I feel like right now, where you're at, and take it as it resonates, okay? But just eating a good amount of food every day and drinking a good amount of water and flushing out some of that stuff in your system, but while also feeding those cells, because I feel like cells, and now I'm seeing like cells that were asleep are getting woken up. Okay, and so they're screaming for something. They want something. They want nutrients. They're already awake, but they're it's like they're eating like a bottomless pit. I feel like you might be eating a lot more than usual, and Archangel Michael is confirming that is okay. Okay, so just make sure it's nutrient dense and it's serving your third eye and serving all of your modalities, because you can eat a lot of calorie dense food that's filled with sugars, but see, that will cause inflammation and stuff like that. So you want to focus on nutrient density and protein enrichment. Okay, that's going to go to those cells right away. Make sure you're getting all 9 essential amino acids as well. Okay, now I feel like that this is I'm not really feeling anybody else's energy on your energy. So, and as I say that, now I'm going into the dream realm and I'm sort of seeing you in this spy energy. Okay, so where I feel like you might, there's like something that's leaving a bad taste in your mouth, maybe. Okay. Maybe it's a past relationship or it's a current one, and you're not sure what to think about this. 1010 might be significant here. Okay. But there's some sort of relationship in your life that's leaving a bad taste in your mouth. And I feel like you're being shown what's going on there in your dreams, okay? And you're being told to almost, I feel like there's like a walking away that's already happened. And because you've walked away from something, you're now doing all of this healing, energetic work inside of your system. And so that's good. I feel really good about that. I'm going to ask the fairies what they have to say here. Just, what do the fairies have to say? I feel like immediately I see a bouncing around. I see laughter, okay? If you haven't been laughing recently, the fairies are working on this. They are opening up your humor center. They are opening up your ability to just be joyous and laugh, because I feel like you've let something go. And let me see here. You've let somebody or something go that was causing you to have sadness for some reason. Yeah, justice here. So the fairies are coming in and they're rectifying the situation. Take time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end. Fair and objective decisions. Okay? So immediately, like, I feel like they have, like, I'm feeling it. It's a sense of purpose about you. The fairies really care about you, and they really care about the innocence of your heart. And when they see that your heart is being affected or weighed down by an energy, they immediately have stepped in the way. They've stepped in the way, and they've already started to do the work on cutting this tie, whatever this tie is, okay? They're working on it right now. And so it might take them a little bit of time. I'm seeing a whole bunch of them around a big energetic cord, and they're working on getting this off of you. And so you have some that are on you that are cleaning up the debris. You have some that are a little bit distant that are cutting off this cord. Okay? And they want you to know that, like, if you've been feeling like things have been slow, and of course, you know, with all of this rest that's coming in and this, you know, eating a lot of food and getting this body to move, it's like, it feels like things are going slow. It does feel that way. They're saying, hey, you know, things are going to speed up faster than you can imagine. And we don't want you to worry so much. Like, I feel like they don't want you to worry so much. They want to take that away from you. They're saying, hey, you know, go enjoy a good movie. Go watch something that makes you laugh. Go to a comedy show. And if you can't go to a comedy show, watch something comedic on Netflix or wherever you watch TV, or, you know, Blockbuster or whatever. Doesn't matter. Amazon Prime, HBO, all the platforms. Go watch something that makes you laugh, okay? And I feel like Robin Williams might be significant here, okay? Okay, so do the right things for the right reason. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you and a spiritually minded community. Okay, so unity. So justice and unity. Card number 8 and card number 5. So, okay, this is good. Card number 8 means karma, karmic justice, means what goes around comes around. I'm hearing that there's been situations where the fairies have been watching, okay? So even if you feel like not everyone was able to see the real reality of what happened, like there was a story that was told about you, or there was a campaign ran about you where you were put in a negative light. And I feel like this caused you to separate from society and community, because you felt ashamed maybe of the story that was being told about you. But at the same time, you knew that there was a different story in reality. You knew that the reality of it was different than what was being told. And so I feel like the justice that the fairies are cleaning up is they were there the whole time. They were watching everything, okay? The I am God source within you was watching the whole time as well. And so I feel like the I am God source within you and within all of us is sending these fairies to help you see that what you did was not wrong. What you did was what you sort of knew how to do at the time, but also I feel like there was a lot of sabotage with whatever happened, okay? So do the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you. And I sort of feel like you are you're like sort of a leader. You bring people together. And you have a unique way of looking at the world that combines a lot of different. It's like you're a polymath. You learn from a whole bunch of different ways. It's like you're a mixed martial artist. You don't just do jujitsu or Muay Thai or karate or boxing. You combine them all with whatever thing you do. You know, whether it is, you know, you're a speaker, you're a businesswoman, you're a teacher, something about like how you spread the word. You spread the word and you're able to spread the word and know and draw from a whole bunch of different ideas. And the way that you bring them together unionizes people from different areas and different communities. It brings them together in a new way, okay? And a spiritually minded community. So I feel like another thing that you've been wondering about is like, you know, you have God within you. You have love within you. You're constantly reminding other people about God, about love, about unity, about angels and fairies. You are always reminding others about this. And I feel like there's a community coming in that will be supportive of you and remind you about, you know, the fairies and Archangel Michael and the connection and all these things so that you can activate that and have a sense of clarity when it comes to that. I'm going to end it on with the fairies here. All right, so we have the 9 of summer. So wishes come true, dreams fulfilled, a magical time of life. So whatever's like, again, this is a time for you to, and here's the thing, the fairies are very proud of you. They're very, very proud of you, and they just want to give you a big hug. And they want to tickle you, and they want to nurture you, and they want to rub you, and they want to massage you, and they want to just lift you up and light up your days. And they want you to only have joyous moments, okay? I'm being reminded of something that I saw the other day, and I feel like it's really important for me to say this to you. You are not on some sort of scale in the universe. You know, it can feel like sometimes all of the good things happening to you need to be weighed down and equalized by bad things or bad experiences. And that is not how the universe works. That might be how your conditioning has taught you to experience life. Like when good things happen, bad things need to happen to weigh them down. But the law of attraction just doesn't work that way. It only works that way if you have that thought and you attract the negative because you feel like it needs to be weighed equally with the positive, okay? And so I feel like the fairies are like literally in your brain, taking out the programming, rewiring, and spiritually surgically removing the idea within you that good experiences need to be balanced out with lessons, or bad experiences, or you need to learn the lesson to get the cheese. You need to go through the maze to get the cheese. It's not true. The more cheese you attract, the more cheese you're gonna attract. The more blessings that you experience and you allow in, the more blessings come in. And it's always, everything grows, okay? So I feel like the fairies really want me to tell you that everything grows. And you know, the good things do not need to be weighed down by bad experiences. They will only, like now, as you move forward through this justice and through this unity and in the spiritual community, only good things. This is happily ever after, guys. Wishes come true, dreams fulfilled, a magical time of life. And I'm hearing you made it, okay? You made it. And so we're going back into the don't be distracted by the past. Don't be distracted by bad things that need to weigh over these good things. You made it. You made it. It's time to celebrate you making it. And maybe that starts with rest and eventually leads to bigger and better and bigger and better and bigger and better and bigger and better and bigger and better. But you've made it. It's over. You can stop fighting. Okay? Yeah, your dreams are showing you the way, and you are being asked to pay attention to them and recognize the signs and the synchronicities, but you've made it. Okay? You're looking at it now from a ledge rather than being in the war. You're no longer a chess piece, you're a player. Okay? Moving the pieces around. And your dreams are showing you what the next moves will be from your opponent, so it's easy to win. And what is winning? But fulfilling your wishes and fulfilling your dreams and living a happily ever after life without needing to diminish anybody else or, there it is. Archangel Michael is really wanting you to pay attention to your dreams. Okay, let's say this prayer. Thank you for tucking me into bed tonight and helping me enjoy wonderful, restful night's sleep. Archangel Michael, I invite you to my dreams as my teacher, guide, and healer. Please allow me to understand this situation, confirmation, on a spiritual level and give me guidance. Okay? Your dreams are really the absolute key right now. Like I just feel like you are very psychically, spiritually tuned in. And there's something about your astrology or your chart that just seems like you have a very specific way of tuning in and tapping in. And there are things that come to you like prophetic visions, prophetic dreams. Okay? Like I feel like there's just like incredible prophetic dreams that come to you. Like things that you would normally, I don't know. I just feel like your dreams are being more vibrant. They're showing you what's going to happen before it happens. And if you have a negative dream or if you're having negative dreams, just ask Archangel Michael to come in and give you some positive dreams, show you some positive messages. Okay, because he will come in as long as you ask him to. But I really don't feel like there's any negative dreams happening for who I'm talking about right now. You're really just getting dreams that show you the way and show you what you need to see, what you want to see, what will help you. Like, I feel like, let's say you see in your dream, you go to get some coffee at a coffee stand and the coffee isn't there. And you're like, what's going on? But instead of coffee, they have pumpkin spice. They have pumpkin bread. They have pumpkins. They have like all this pumpkin stuff. And then they have hot chocolate. And you're like, what's going on here? And they're on hay bales. And instead of a adult running the coffee shop, it's a child. And I just feel like these are the fairies who are working with you through your dreams. And they're showing you, I feel like your inner child is coming out because coffee is not a children's drink. It's more of like an adult drink. And so if you're seeing like pumpkins and hot chocolate and all of these things in your dream, it's because you're going back into a time where you were a child and you're retrieving some of that innocence. And so like maybe in your everyday life, you go out to go get coffee, maybe grab a hot chocolate just to give to that inner child. Or you'll be in a situation where there's a pumpkin patch or there's some pumpkins or there's something that's happening. And I know it's not, pumpkin patches, that's last month, but I do feel like pumpkins are very significant right now, even though we're out of October. We're done with October. There's something to do with pumpkins coming in, okay? What else does Archangel want you to know? Keep your eyes targeted on your intention. So that at the beginning we talked about don't be distracted. Keep your eyes on your targeted intention. So in your dreams will guide you to where you want to go, and it's just important before you go to bed. And this is just what I'm hearing, right? Like before you go to bed, make an intention. Ask your subconscious mind. Ask Archangel Michael. Ask the fairies. All of them together. Get them up. Round them up into the room and say, hey, I want to know about this. And they will tell you. It's going to happen every time. They will tell you. So pay attention to those streams. Don't be distracted by people or negative energies or like these opportunities, okay? Especially these like FOMO opportunities, things where, hey, you might never get a chance to do this again. Hey, this is only tonight. We have a party going on. It's not going to happen until next year or next week or next month. Just understand that there's always going to be a party. There's always going to be another opportunity. There's always going to be another opportunity. So just allow yourself to take things slowly. Okay, I'm going to leave it right there. I just want to let you know you're loved, you're appreciated, and you got this. I love you. Keep going. Bye-bye. Namaste.